Monday, June 17th. Here's what's coming up on the mayor's office.
You know, to watch Elly De La Cruz and Skenes go head-to-head, that series, you're right. When you see a guy like Elly De La Cruz, it's just like when you saw Ohtani versus Skenes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody versus Skenes now that matches up with the stuff that he has is going to be incredible.
And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life. Yeah.
Boom, coming in hot, Chichi. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Happy day after Father's Day. How was your weekend, man?
Thanks, dude. It was a great weekend, man. I had a great weekend. My kids are, turns out they're on vacation with their mom for the week. So I had my one, but Jake was home. So it was a good Father's Day. We celebrated Father's Day the night before they left, which was nice. They, kids are great kids, man. So excited. But yeah, went over, saw my dad yesterday, dropped him a card, gave him a big hug, told him I love him. You know, as you get older, you know, you're just more and more grateful.
I'm with you, man.
You know, for your dad. What about you? Did you stop by Dr. Chinch?
Yeah, Dad came over.
Nice.
Father-in-law Jerry came over, hung out.
Nice.
Had a nice barbecue. Jess handled the grill. I don't handle the grill.
Jess handled the grill?
I'm good at it. She just likes it. We got the griddle, the Blackstone. I love it.
Oh yeah, the Blackstone's great, dude. Blackstone. Dude, the only problem with the Blackstone is I already ruined the Blackstone, dude. I didn't take care of it good enough. Like I pulled it off the other day, like when we were doing our wedding, like last November, the caterers came. I'm like, hey, I got a good Blackstone for you, so let me show you. Pull off the cover, change. It's like freaking all rust. And she looks at me, I look at her, I was like, maybe you want to bring your own grill.
Dude, that's the thing. That's why Jess doesn't let me. I can do all the grilling. I'm not good at the cleaning, and she puts the
oil down.
Yeah, she's got it all.
You got to clean it, then oil it. It's like you're at hibachi when like you're at you know, that one the Benihana's, and they're just. You know, the guy at the end's like, all right, have a great meal. You know, enjoy your pork fried rice and your shrimp and all that stuff. But then he's like slaving over cleaning the hibachi thing. You're like, this guy's unbelievable. But you have to do that to save him.
Have to do it. That's why I don't. Women are better at stuff. Women are better at not breaking things. End of sport.
Period. Just that's the bottom line. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, I didn't even mean to make this horrible transition. But speaking of breaking things. Dude, Mookie Betts, man. Right on. You've been there. You got hit in the hand, didn't you?
Dude, I to tell you the truth, I'd never broke my hand hitting, ever. I mean, I broke it. I broke my thumb on a grounder. I tore the cartilage in my wrist on a swing, but I never broke it on a pitch like that. But that, dude, that's a bummer, man. That's a total bummer. And, I feel bad for Mookie.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big blow for the Dodgers. That's a big blow for the Dodgers.
Not only that, Yamamoto to the DL with a strained rotator cuff, which is always terrifying. But you know, we've seen Japanese imports come in the past and be able to pitch through things like that a little more so than the homegrown guys. I've noticed. Have you noticed that?
Well, you're talking about Tanaka's. Where you're talking
Tanaka,
about Well, Tanaka had like a blown out elbow. I think he had a bad UCL. And he just pitched through it.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the Yamamoto thing definitely. That's another hit. I mean, you're talking about two stars. You know, the Dodgers are Dodgers because they have stars. Now you also still have Ohtani. You got Freeman. You got that lineup. Yeah. And the one thing about them too that they do so well, Chinch, is they have depth. Right. They really do. I mean, they have so much depth, you know, with the rotation that they have, with all the guys in the lineup. You know, Kershaw's coming back here soon, hopefully. So they can withstand this. There's no doubt about it. But you got to get Betts and Yamamoto back, obviously, in that last third of the year where you're kind of making that push to the postseason. Yeah,
exactly. Hey, baseball, 162 games is a war of attrition. It just is. You're good. Yeah. First of all, guys who play the entire season. You know, you're hurt the whole year, half the year,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Aren't you
I'm
just
still hurt at 49. I'm still hurt.
It's-
It never stops. It never stops.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be all right, but it's just, man, you just hate it. You just hate to
Well-
see the stars go down. That's all.
No, and dude, it just goes to show you too, like if you play 150 games nowadays in the big leagues, that's a ton of games. So to have 7 guys do that would be incredible. I mean, you're just guys going down is part of the game. It's part of the mindset as a team. You got to just keep moving, keep pushing, keep running until the season's over. And whoever's in that lineup that night, there, let's go. You know, so I'm sure the Dodgers are looking at it that way. Dave Roberts, Doc's gonna, is a great leader for those guys, and that's it.
Yeah, the other thing I think that's a little different now than maybe even when you played and you were in a locker room last year, so you can attest to this. It's that these guys are full bore being athletes all year long, like, and it's in every sport, in football and basketball and hockey. Like, they're training, like the way these guys treat their bodies is that they're at an elite level, like almost all year long. And you hear the players being like, maybe spring training should be shorter. You hear it in the NFL. The NFL players don't want the extra games and they want less of these OTAs and less of the other stuff because their body's in shape. So they don't want to be going out there and competing at that, full board level in their spring training and all that kind of stuff. It kind of does give you a little pause to how long the preseasons are for these guys because they're already in better shape. They're already in better shape than most people.
It never stops, dude. It's 12 months a year. There's 12 months a year. These guys are go, go, go. So Mookie Betts even said it. Maybe this is just a way of getting a little bit of a mental break and, letting my hand heal and getting back after it. So,
yeah, good point. So then moving forward, we have some great series this week. Okay. I'm going to read all 3 off and you can pick and choose which ones you want to start with. Reds Pirates to the Sean Casey Bowl.
yeah.
Yankees O's, Mariners Guardians, all happening this week, starting today or tomorrow. I mean,
love that, man.
This is some blank hugging time. What is it called? Blank cutting time. I'm not going to say the word.
Yeah, you could say it. Some nut cutting time.
It really is.
Hey, I think I was on PXI last night, and they were asking about the O's Yankee series, and I was just saying, at the end of the day, the last time they faced each other, the O's took 3 out of 4, and anytime you're going head to head, with a guy that with the team that you're battling, in the top of the division for. I mean, the Yankees are 50-24, the Baltimore's 47-24. Game and a half back, man. This is going to be a big one. This is where the Yankees could, get a little bit of more of a lead, or the Orioles close that gap. I mean, this is definitely a series. If you're either one of those teams, you want to win this series. You want to walk away with saying, okay, we put a dent in it. Like I said, the O's winning 3 out of 4 put a little dent, in that series last time. So that's going to be a great series to watch, dude. Going to be interesting to see if Garrett Cole comes back too on Wednesday. I know Booney was talking about it. I know he just went 4 2/3, 10 punch outs in his last rehab start. So I feel like G's ready to come back. So that'll be huge.
Yeah.
If the Yankees get back Garrett Cole, especially in this series.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there. So that's going to be a great one to watch, dude.
Yeah. And how about this? This is cool. This is what I'll put make our little montage off the top look like, dude. 2 of the most exciting young pitcher in baseball going head to head with maybe the most exciting young position player, Elly De La Cruz, Paul Skenes.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
See De La Cruz score from a bad pickoff at second.
I didn't see it. I saw the headline. What happened?
Cow. It looked like Michael Johnson taking a turn on the 200. Dude.
Wait, they tried to pick him off at second?
Tried to pick him off at second. The ball gets into center.
Right.
Kind of like slowly rolling to center. Dude, De La Cruz took one look back around 10 feet from his launch towards third base, and he was in the perfect half moon to turn third and go bang, bang at home. Dude, it was beautiful. It looked like the turn of the 200 meters in the Olympics.
Wow, dude, that's incredible. That's incredible, man. To be, was there a play at the plate?
It was bang bang. It was bang bang. But like he shouldn't have. Like nobody takes that turn in third and is like, I'll go for it. Except for the elite of the elite runners. Like it's unbelievable.
I know that's incredible, dude. His speed, literally, he's like a sprinter, like an Olympic sprinter. Talk about the Olympics are coming up. He's like an Olympic sprinter, dude.
Really is.
Freaking out there on the field. That's why there's certain guys. I can remember just a few guys, but Jacoby Ellsbury, in 2008. I was like, I hope he hits one in the gap because I just want to watch this guy run. There's not a ton of guys you can say that about. Elly De La Cruz is one of those guys. Man. Just want to hit the ball in the gap, throw a ball away at second. We want to see this guy run, and then you get a chance to do it. So pretty awesome. But that series, you're right. When you see a guy like Elly De La Cruz, it's just like when you saw Ohtani versus Skenes.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody versus Skenes now that matches up with the stuff that he has is going to be incredible. So, to watch Elly De La Cruz and Skenes go head to head, the Reds are, they're right around 500. What are the Reds? They're sitting at 34-37. They've lost a couple in a row. Buccos are 34-37. Both those teams have kind of been making runs lately. But it's going to be interesting to see with the Buccos with that pitching. Their sticks are starting to swing in a little bit. We're going to see what happens if that pitching, can elevate them to get over 500. But both those teams I feel like they're ready to make a run.
Yeah, there you go. And speaking of pitching, or lack thereof, you got the M's facing the Guardians, two teams that are like, you got to pay attention to both of these squads because they are both legitimate playoff contenders. They're facing off in a very interesting series this week. Obviously, not in the same division, but these could be matchups. We're looking at a lot of potential postseason matchups just this week, and it's only June. So, well,
you look at the Mariners. How they've done it with basically pitching. They're 43-31. They've won 3 in a row. They're 8.5 up on the Rangers in the West, dude. Houston hasn't really made their run. The Angels and Oakland are out of it. So, I mean, really, you look at it now, you think that division is Seattle's to lose. With that pitching they have, that just goes to show you what top of the line pitching does in the big leagues. And the Guardians, man, 44-25. They've been doing it all year. They come out the gates hot. They've kind of stayed hot. They're 5 up on the Royals, who are still playing good baseball too. Minnesota's making a push, dude. They're 40-32. They've won 5 in a row. They're making a push, and there's a guy that we want to talk about.
Yes. There's a guy we want to talk about because you put him on our radar. He's been on the radar. Shoot, it was about 3 weeks ago. You said, I want to talk about this guy. He's going to be one of the best players in baseball. You said he's an MVP type player. Who are we talking about? Yeah,
Royce Lewis, dude. He is, man. This poor guy could not stay healthy, but when he's on the field, he is one of the best players in baseball. Exciting, too, how he plays the game. Hit 2 bombs yesterday, one in the first game of the doubleheader, one in the second game. But dude, third deck in Minnesota, like bombs.
Right.
This guy can flat out hit. Unbelievable eye-hand coordination. I just want to see Royce Lewis. Royce, don't give me 150. Don't give me 160. Just give me 140. I'll let you go on the IL once or twice. Give me 140. You know what I mean? Like, make it happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, guy's an absolute stud.
Yeah, he's a super stud. He's got, what is he? He's got 7 bombs in his first 12 games. He's hitting 390 in these 12 games since he's been.
Oh, I know. It's incredible. Gebby, come here.
What do you got here?
Bringing Tim Gebhart on the mayor's office today.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Gebby's in town for the weekend.
Explain who Gebby is to the
Come on, this is my man, Tim Gebhart. He runs our Miracle League of the South Hills, Casey's Clubhouse.
There he is. What's up,
going,
bro?
man? Yeah.
Nice.
Look at this.
Hey,
we message each other a lot. We never really get face.
I know. Yeah. This is great.
Yeah.
I'm wasting like a minute of my 15 minutes of fame on the podcast. So thanks, guys.
Gebby, really quick though, stay here. Chinch, we're taking our kids this year to the Field of Dreams, dude, out in Iowa. We're going there at the end of July. It's going to be incredible. So, Gebby, why don't you fill us in on what we're doing?
Dude, it's going to be absolutely incredible. I mean, we're heading out to Iowa. On the way there, we're going to stop in Illinois. The University of Illinois Big Ten champs are going to be doing a camp for our kids. So we'll stop there, a little pit stop, get out to the Field of Dreams, and we've got 2 incredible evenings planned. Hitting baseballs out into the corn. We got time to set aside so mom and dad can get on the field, play catch with their athlete, because that's what it's all about anyway. My son is actually going to make the trip, so I'm going to get a chance to play catch with Luca. Yeah, and it's just going to be incredible, man. And then on the way home, stop in Chicago, take him to a game at Wrigley Field. Wow. So it's like 2 iconic baseball places that our families are going to get to experience this year. for our summer travel team trip. So it's going to be awesome.
God, that's so amazing. I can't wait to see those kids coming out of the
Yeah, so good.
Yeah,
So good.
and
goosebumps just now thinking about it.
And we're gonna have them. Gebby's gonna make sure they watch the Field of Dreams movie like 6 times because we're driving from Pittsburgh to Iowa.
Wow, that's
Charter bus with a TV.
Charter bus.
So yeah, Kevin, we're gonna get a lot of Kevin Costner.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's what makes this program so great because you're giving these kids an opportunity to do things that we did. You know, when we were in high school, some of my greatest memories are the road trips with my teams. You know, we went down to down south 14 24-hour trips, but those are friends for life now that you guys are giving these guys the opportunity to have. It's so great.
That's it. That's exactly it. It's what did we get to do, you know, as athletes, you know, that what opportunities can we provide to these athletes and to see the families, right? That's the cool part. Moms and dads and these are, you know, we have 425 athletes, right? And we bring, you know, 30 or so on this trip. And so some of them don't even know each other. And now these families are friends and they're talking about things and sharing things and just, you know, developing those relationships. And so it's really, really, really been a special thing that we've done. So
great. Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's such a great point. Some of my parents' best friends are like my travel team's parents.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love watching it. Guys, I'll put the link again in our bio here for today's show. You guys got to go look at this Miracle League. It's the most inspirational thing that I see, and I love watching you guys.
It's an incredible place. If you go to miracleleaguesouthhills.org, you know what and if you want to donate, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, you want to join us, you want to volunteer. But you know, like Gebby said, we have over 425 athletes that are, you know, getting after it every weekend. Our season just ended yesterday. We'll have another fall season coming up, but we're really excited for this trip to Iowa. You know, Gebby's put this whole thing together, and it's going to just be an incredible experience for these kids. Hey, at the end of the day, we'll look back at life and say, you know, the memories you have from the experiences you have with people that you want to be with. So
that's great.
It's going to be incredible.
Great stuff, guys. So let's end on that high note. I can't end on
There we go. All right, buddy. All right, man.
Thank you for letting me join. Hey, awesome.
Get him in the mayor's office.
There you go. All right, Case. That's great stuff, man. Awesome.
Yeah, we're excited, man. We're fired up, and you know, Gebby's in town for the weekend. We just had, like I said, our last day yesterday, and kids are excited, fired up, and it's going to be, dude. We're going to be at the Field of Dreams coming out of the corn.
I'm already getting chills.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Fantastic. Yeah. Awesome, bro. All right. Cool. Nice start to the day for all of us here. Nice.
Let's go. Nice start to the day, brother. I love you, Chichi. And everyone out there listening, thanks for listening to us today. I will see you tomorrow, brother. Have a good one.